All right, I'm Chris in the Aventador here with Gabe Green. What are we doing today? 6 laps?
6 laps.
6 laps, I like it. Any questions about the driver's meeting, discovery laps, anything like that?
No.
All right, so this car here, most common mistake people make with this car, not braking hard enough.
Right.
So when you apply the brakes, you want to ease into the brakes, but brake real firm on this thing.
Okay.
So braking starts at the 2 orange cones, continue to brake all the way down to the green cone. And when you get to that green cone, start your turn there and start easing off the brakes at the same time.
Right.
Once you're out of the brakes, just a little bit of throttle all the way through the rest of the turn. That's how you balance the cars. You're going to hear me say balance quite a bit.
Right.
So not accelerating, just maintain your speed.
Okay.
Once you're coming off the turn and you start to unwind the wheel, that's your cue right there to start squeezing on the throttle.
Okay.
So as long as you could give back steering, you could add throttle. But if you got to hold the wheel in there tight to keep it on the track, obviously you just have to keep it balanced.
Okay.
Right? Passing the other guys, their flasher lights have to come on first. Just watch for that. I'll help you pass them too. And then if their flasher lights don't come on, be ready to brake first. Sometimes we're just going too fast for that guy in front of you to see.
Right.
If we're getting passed by somebody else, just remember I got the mirrors for you.
Gotcha.
Just lift off the throttle. We'll let these guys through. Now once they're through, I have no problem trying to catch up.
Right.
Pass them right back. You're in the right car for it, right?
Right.
All right. So brake real firm. Keep your eyes and head up. Always look where you want to go. You want to look pretty far ahead on this
Right.
car. Main thing, just relax and have fun. That's pretty much all there is to it. All right, you ready to go do some driving?
Let's do some driving.
All right, let's do it. So foot on the brake pedal. We'll click it up once in the first gear. That should show you gear 1 right there. Just turn the wheel 1 full turn to the right because your wheels are turning pretty good. And now a little bit of throttle will get you rolling. And just creep out a little bit. We're going to hug tight left here. Oh, stop here. Okay, let's try it again. It's kind of a weird situation we have here. This is kind of a two-way narrow thing here.
Right.
So just have to be real careful. Just hold it off real tight to the left. All right, straight ahead this way. As we come up to the last lane here, just check for that Corvette. Looks like he's got his hood up, so we're okay with him.
All right.
Just try to stay to the right a little bit. I'll check for cars coming for you. We've got a couple of guys coming. We'll just hold short here. Stoked? You excited?
Man, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Right? Very cool. After this Aston Martin coming, I think you'll have it. All right, you're clear to go. Straight out, just past the blue line and hold it off to the left side of the track. Go for it. And upshift here. And upshift again when you can. Just keep on going. Aim for that green cone up there. Lightly brake to it. Ease off and turn. Back on the throttle just a little bit. That's your balance. Now start squeezing that throttle, unwinding the wheel, and you can go as fast as you want down the straight. Let it rev that 7,500 RPM. And upshift here. And then brake really firm. 1 downshift here. Get up to that green cone. Ease off the brakes and turn it. A little bit of throttle. That's your balance. Perfect. Looking down the straightaway. A little more throttle. Unwind the wheel slightly. Squeeze it on. Go for it. And then brake. Aim for the green. Real hard. 1 downshift. Turn the wheel. Turn it. Ease off that brake. A little bit of throttle.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Far right side. This thing's a beast, isn't it? Keep going. Just ease the wheel into the corner. See that apex right there? You want to be close to it. Now as you unwind the wheel, you can start squeezing on the throttle, and you're looking for the green cone way out there. Let's go straight out to it. And then brake straight at it. Got a car coming for you. No brakes now. A little bit of throttle. Just a little bit. Stay out here wide. All right, squeeze on the throttle. Follow that guy. Let's see if you can catch him back. Far right side of the racetrack. Brake here. Turn it in now. A little bit of throttle. And then brake slightly. Downshift once. Now you can start your turn. A little bit of throttle here. A little more. A little more throttle. Squeeze it on. Let's see how fast this thing goes. You're full throttle. Straight ahead. And upshift here. And then brake hard as you can. Downshift. Ease off the brake. A little bit of throttle now. A little bit. There you go. A little more. Unwind the wheel and squeeze on the throttle. Fast as you want. And then brake. Aim for the green. Real hard. A little harder. Start your turn. Ease off the brake. Back on the throttle a little bit. There you go. Squeeze the throttle now, far right side. Then brake slightly. Release the brakes and turn. A little bit of throttle. Unwind the wheel slightly. Squeeze on the throttle. Aim for that green cone. And then brake straight at it. Ease off the brakes, turn it in, just a little bit of throttle. I see you reaching for that shifter. You don't need it yet.
I know.
Squeeze it on.
Sorry.
Fast as you want, far right side. You're doing good. Then brake a little bit, release, now turn. Back on the throttle slightly for balance. Now squeeze on the throttle, and now you can brake. Aim for the green. Release the brakes.
Oh.
Now you can turn it. You'll get the hang of it. You're getting there. A little more throttle. Fast as you want to go. Go for it. Upshift here. And now brake really hard. One downshift.
Oh.
Ease off the brakes. Now a little bit of throttle. Just a little bit. You're looking down the straightaway. There you go. A little more throttle. Unwind the wheel. That helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Right, yeah.
Fast as you want. And now brake. Real hard. A little harder. Harder. Ease off the brake. Now you can turn it. A little bit of throttle. So notice how we separate braking from turning.
Right.
Each one uses traction, so if you use it all up, you're sliding right off the track. A little bit of throttle now. A little bit. A little more. A little more throttle. There you go. And now brake. Straight line to the green. Now ease off the brake and turn. A little bit of throttle. Just a little bit. There you go. A little more. Start unwinding the wheel and squeezing on the throttle. Far right side. Go for it. Then brake slightly. Release. Now turn. Balance with the throttle. A little more throttle now. A little more. Now brake straight to the green. Ease off the brakes. Now you can turn the wheel back on the throttle. A little more. A little more throttle. Unwind that wheel. More throttle. Let's see how fast you can go. Upshift here. Keep going. Now brake hard as you can. Downshift once. Stay up high. Now you can start your turn. A little bit of throttle here. A little more throttle. A little more. A little more. Fast as you can. Aim for that Audi up there. And now brake really hard. Keep braking, turn that wheel and ease off the brake. Balance with the throttle. There you go. Hold it off through the right side of the racetrack. More throttle. Now brake, turn it back on the throttle slightly. Keep it in there, don't lift off the throttle. It will slide. Little more throttle, a little more. There you go. And then brake. If you had lifted off the throttle, it would have slid.
Right.
So you did good there. A little more throttle, a little more. Let's see if this guy gives it to you. I guess not. Keep going, fast as you want. Brake slightly. Turn it in, now a little bit of throttle. And now brake. We'll brake a little early. We'll set it up wide. Now turn it tight. A little bit of throttle. We'll set him up here. A little more throttle. A little more. Fast as you can. I guess he's not going to give it to you. Full throttle, straight ahead. Upshift here. Now brake, hard as you can. Harder, harder, brake harder. Downshift. Ease off the brakes. Now just a little bit of throttle. A little more throttle. Unwind the wheel. Let's pass him right side. Go for it. Now brake, really firm, brake hard. Turn it in, ease off the brake, a little bit of throttle, a little bit. Far right side of the racetrack. I'm gonna give you an extra lap for that guy, okay? Ease it in there, he held you up just a little too long. Unwind the wheel a little bit, squeeze that throttle, keep going. Now brake, really hard. Ease off the brakes as you turn, a little bit of throttle. A little more. More throttle as you unwind the wheel, fast as you want, right side, go for it. Brake here. Ease that wheel into the corner. A little bit of throttle. There you go. Now brake. Aim for the green. Ease off the brakes and turn. Back on the throttle slightly. Let's pick on that Ferrari next. Squeeze it on. Fast as you want. Left side. Go for it. Keep going. Upshift here. Now you're driving. I like it. Now brake. Hard as you can. Downshift once. Stay up high. Stay high. Now you can turn it real tight. A little bit of throttle. A little more throttle. Unwind the wheel. More throttle. There you go. And then brake really hard. A little harder. A little harder. Now ease off the brake and a little bit of throttle. That's how you do it right there.
Right.
Squeeze it on far right side. Brake. Ease off. Ease it in. A little bit of throttle. Unwind the wheel. More throttle. More throttle. And now brake. Hard as you can. Stay wide. Stay wide. Now you can turn it. There you go. It looks like if you don't turn right now, you're going to go right off the track.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Squeeze it on far right side. This is your bonus lap right here.
All right.
Brake here. Ease off the brake and turn. A little bit of throttle. A little bit. A little more now. A little more. Now brake. Straight to the green. Ease off the brakes and turn. A little bit of throttle. A little more throttle. A little more. More. Fast as you can. Go for it. Upshift here. See how much sooner that shift was? That means you're going faster. Now you got to brake really hard. Down one. Go past that green. Brake, brake, brake. Ease off and turn. Tight. A little bit of throttle. A little more. Unwind the wheel. More throttle. More. There you go. Now brake hard as you can to the green. A little harder, harder, harder. Now ease off and turn. A little bit of throttle, a little bit. There you go. Far right side of the racetrack. Brake slightly. Ease ease off and turn. Just keep it balanced. Unwind the wheel slightly, squeeze the throttle, and now brake hard. We're gonna back it down quite a bit because we're gonna exit the racetrack.
Okay.
I broke for you on that one because I didn't want to cut them off. We're gonna exit up here at the top. Well, we'll go around. We can go around this way. Just as long as you don't hit the cone.
Yeah. Sorry,
Good job, man.
I was all GTR, buddy. I was like, you told me it was the last lap. I was like, that GTR is mine.
Yeah, you're like, that guy, I'm gonna shoot him down. He was in your sights. You did good, man.
I don't care about Godzilla. Appreciate it. Man, that was a fucking blast.
This car's a little intense, isn't it?
It is.
So you have to be on your A game on this car. This car
those
here.
last couple of laps, though, I mean, as soon as I was trying to pick up staying completely wide, but man.
Once you got the science of it, you got it figured out. You know, you have to divide.
Go back down this way.
Yeah, let's go back where we had it because they didn't leave us a parking spot. This car here, you have to divide up your braking and turning. If you do both at the same time, what does it do? It slides, right? And we'll pull in next to this Ferrari right here.
And then feeling what you were saying about using the throttle to balance it as it was coming out of the turn.
Exactly. You don't want too much. You don't want too little. Notice if you lift off the throttle, it plows really hard. It starts to slide.
You start to slide out.
And if you give it too much too soon, it starts lifting the front and it stops turning.
Right.
So you got to find that sweet spot.
Yeah.
You did pretty good. Both paddle shifts is neutral. And just turn the wheel all the way to the left, and that should keep the car from rolling away. Let's take your foot off the brake and see what happens. I like it. All right. Any questions on that?
Yeah, that was great. No questions, man.
So the more laps you do, the faster you get.
Right.
That extra lap was for that, what was that, the R8?
Yeah.
Holding us up?
Yeah.
That cloud-colored one? We'll have to go talk to that instructor later. Did you see me when I did? I went like this.
Yeah. What's up, man?
But he wasn't looking. So I was like, dude, man. I don't know.
Dude,
But anyway.
That was freaking great.
He must have had his hands full. So thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you're getting married, right?
That's me.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I'll jump out with you, okay?